Well, the memories of Mission 4 of the Midwest Honor Flight are still fresh in the minds of those who boarded the plane that took 82 veterans from Kelloland to Washington, D.C.
In a preview of tonight's Eye on Kelloland, Dan Santella introduces you to two veterans who shared with him their timeless experiences from decades ago.
Clifford Peterson of Mitchell served with the U.S. Army on the front line in the Korean War. Asked if he's been here before to the Korean War Veterans Memorial on the National Mall, Peterson's voice softens.
Several years ago.
He visited the Korean War Veterans Memorial again on the Midwest Honor Flight trip.
Some of my friends I left face down in Korea. I cry a lot. I'm about ready to cry now.
He says he's happy he came today, calling it closure.
Maybe now I can pretty much put all those bad experiences in the background and get on with my life.
He's 90 years old. He received a Purple Heart for saving a medic's life in Korea.
And I looked up the hill, and a platoon medic had been hit with a concussion grenade, and he's sliding towards me. And if I leave, he's dead. I'm on the edge of a cliff. I already have a shrapnel on my back from the first hand grenade. So I stopped, got the medic on his feet.
Peterson survived a grenade blast then, too.
And one grenade went off between my legs. I lost part of my body. I spent 5 months in the hospital.
Also on this Midwest Honor Flight trip is Rodney Gist of Sioux Falls, who served with the U.S. Army in World War II.
I missed being shipped to Europe a little bit after the Battle of the Bulge, but they sent me the other direction but I crossed the international date line about the time the war was ending. So they put me with combat engineers.
Visiting the memorials brings back a rush of memories.
But I had a lot of interesting post-war experiences among the Japanese prisoners of war. And through that, just the relationship. I learned their name, they used mine.
He says they had a shared belief.
If we had known each other like that before, we could never have pulled the trigger with the guy on the other side.
That's wonderful.
And when I left, those prisoners of war all brought me something they made with their own hands. And as a gift, saying thank you.
Decades later, in a world dramatically different, he says he's feeling another thank you on this trip to Washington.
Well, the longer I'm on it, the more I feel somebody's really trying to say thanks for the things we've done.
This trip in 2019, decades after the events of World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam War, is a reminder that a veteran's service doesn't end when deployment finishes. It lasts for the rest of his or her life, and well beyond that.
The VA doing a very good job for me. I've been compensated for my post-trauma.
Despite everything he's experienced, he would serve again.
I was drafted from Flanders, South Dakota, and if I was asked, I would do it again.
Well, coming up in tonight's Eye on Kelloland, you'll meet the Stever brothers who grew up in Bryant, South Dakota. 4 brothers, all veterans, all on this honor flight together.